to touch upon something that is becoming quite popular, and that is surfing on the internet, especially for products and services. It is done in just about any industry, and it's done in our industry as well. But it only really gives us even though technology has gone a long way in terms of what it can present to a viewer, it still lacks in certain areas, and we're going to try to put plugs in those gaps so that we can get a full featured presentation for somebody that might be looking for a possible engagement ring or a wedding band, or just looking at bridal designs in particular. And with that, let's go ahead, and the only way that I can talk about this is to showcase it. So what I've done is I've taken an example here. This is actually, we're on the internet. We're at a manufacturer's catalog, and this is a picture of a two-piece, kind of a beaded, very delicate looking diamond engagement ring, and it does show different shots of different items within that design. That's the engagement ring, that's the wedding band, different side views of the engagement ring and the wedding band, and also how it looks all put together. So with that, we've got quite a bit of information, but we're going to take it a little bit further. And in doing that, the way we're going to do that is that I've taken that particular piece and I've cut it out. And what's nice about this is that at this point, we can also bring in and play possibly what if with the center stone. Maybe we don't want a round. Maybe we're really looking for a princess cut. So what we can do is overlay a selected stone to go right into that center. Maybe it's not a princess, maybe it's an emerald cut. Bring up an emerald cut, and voila, we have ourselves an emerald cut. So we can go a lot further in what we want to see with specific types of software. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and stay with the round that has been provided. And I've also cut out the wedding band, which is the other part that fits with this. So that's what it would look like. But once again, we're going to go a little further. And what we're going to do is we're going to prep this ring so that we can do a little bit more with it. So we could visualize what it might look like on a hand. So doing that, we've cut out the bottom part so that it looks as though it's going around a finger. That's what it would look like, possibly, on a finger. Now we could do the same thing with the wedding band also. We basically just cut out the bottom like we did with the engagement piece. And now we have a better way of viewing this piece, because we really want to be able to see the piece on a person, because that's really the overall way that we shop, is to see and try on, almost like buying a car. We're not just going to look at it, we're going to want to drive this car. We're going to do the same thing with the piece of jewelry. We see that it's pretty, but we're going to want to also put it on to see how pretty it looks on us. So that's what the piece looks like. In our next episode, we're going to go ahead and do some of the gents bands that we can also do on a hand. So stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot.